Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike. Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively we are the Office Blokes.
Yay.
It is true, coming at you live but not live on a Friday afternoon. Mike's off on his holidays soon, aren't you?
Yeah, certainly am. At the weekend. That'd be nice.
New York.
Yeah.
This should have come out by then. I'm going to try and get this out tonight.
Good. Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, so there you go. So keep your eye out if you're in New York.
Yeah.
You will see Office Bloke Mike wandering around with a map.
yeah.
With a
big huge map.
With a bomb bag, fanny pack.
Confused look on my face.
Socks pulled up to his knees with sandals on.
Hey, absolutely.
Nice. Right then, Johnny Depp's testimony of Amber Heard pooping in his bed.
Nice.
I heard a couple of clips of this on Rogan the other day. And
Everyone's yawning now. Sorry.
just the way he talked about it, like the few little bits I've heard, he's just trying his hardest not to say she shit the bed.
I would say,
basically.
Right.
Have you seen any?
I've not
of it?
seen any. I've not seen much
No,
of it. I've seen a little bits on the news, like clippets on the news.
Yeah, I
but
think
I've not
I
seen
saw a
anything.
bit last week, but
Yeah.
I've certainly not seen this bit.
I will say it's a
So-
bit of a tragic state of affairs that this is the big news that everyone cares about. But I'm guilty of it as well because I'm listening to people talking
Russia
about
and
it.
Ukraine.
No, this is everywhere, isn't it? You can watch it live on YouTube,
Yeah.
streamed straight from
It's
the
live on
court.
TV, innit?
Right, okay.
It's just madness.
Yeah.
It's absolute madness. But yeah, we'll get into it. Johnny Depp's testimony of Amber Heard pooping in his bed, allegedly. Let's do it.
I literally just got into bed. I remember the television was on, and I was reading, and I suppose Miss Heard was down in her area, taking off her makeup and changing into sleep clothes, whatever, and she entered the bedroom while I was laying on my side of the bed, reading, and she was still rattling off all the wrongs I'd done to her in that particular day, and how unreliable I am, and
I'm gonna put this out there. She looks psycho.
She looks like she could flip it any minute there, doesn't she?
Yeah, I have experience of girls like that,
Yeah.
and I've
Seen that look before type.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Traditionally,
Psychotic,
like
crazy.
I look at her and I think
Yeah,
she's
lunatic.
just absolutely gorgeous because she looks like she wants to kill me. There's something wrong in my brain.
Yeah, definitely.
But without a doubt, I agree, and I think a lot of people, because we don't all know the ins and outs of what's going on, I think a lot of people are swaying towards believing him over her because she's very believable as an absolute nutcase.
Yeah, I agree with that. And even appearing in court there with minimal or no makeup on.
Yeah.
Just like look that that sort
It's
of
a move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course
to look victimised.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I mean,
you know what a victim looks like, because I've seen pictures of Office Bloke Chris.
after Johnny Depp was inappropriate with it.
Hey, allegedly.
She does look fucked though, doesn't she? It's obviously taking a toll.
No, but she just looks like she's one of them that's crazy.
She just looks trouble,
Yeah.
doesn't she?
Yeah,
Fuck
definitely.
yeah.
Looks like
what a horrible person I was, and I did not engage verbally, nothing. I sat there or laid there, reading my book, and when she didn't get a jump out of me or a jolt out of me, she got out of bed, she walked around the bed, she came to my side, and again, you've got a person who is throwing multiple shots at your face, at your head, at your neck, at anything she could hit. So I got up out of bed and I grabbed her by the shoulders and I sat her down on the bed. And I said, I'm leaving. Please don't get off the bed. Please don't follow me. Please don't try and stop me. I'm leaving. And she got up off the bed and she squared off at me in the doorway of our bedroom. And I said, what do you want to do? Hit me again? Would you like to hit me again? And I said, go ahead. Hit me.
Hit me.
Bam.
I know we're like joking about this and stuff, but it's pretty fucking dark, isn't it? Really,
It's just a bit.
It's the way he tells the story as well, isn't it?
it's very
It's like
compelling.
yeah, it's like a movie
story
guy.
telling.
He could be an actor.
He could,
He could
couldn't
be,
he?
yeah. I think he'd go down well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a good move for him.
It's crazy that this is everywhere, and I mean we're guilty of being part of that by reacting to it as well. But
These people want to live their life in the spotlight. It's
Yeah.
they chose that route to take by being movie stars.
it's the same with the Will Smith slap. Isn't
Do
it?
you know, I'm going to be very here. I've never heard of Amber Heard until this trial.
She was with Elon
I don't think I
Musk.
had.
I found that
Really?
out. I found that out, but I've
Okay.
never heard of her up till this trial.
Yeah. To be
Not
fair,
me
I
neither.
haven't either.
No, I couldn't name a single movie she was in.
Is she an actress?
Yeah,
don't know. I'm
she's-
assuming she is.
She's in the Aquaman movie, isn't she? She
I've
plays
never seen anything like
Aquawoman,
that.
I think.
No, does she?
Yeah.
Right.
I only know that off the
because
back
she's
of all
within,
this.
so I'm assuming she was like famous or semi-famous or something.
So we know good him going
So-
to his pirate ship then, would it? If she's Aquawoman.
I know, yeah, she'll
I
just
was
sink
gonna
his ship.
Yeah.
Aquawoman.
And then I just said, is that what you wanted? Would you like another? Bam. There's this.
Looks like she's just a bad lemon.
Does a bit, doesn't she? Yeah.
She looks like she's taking a shit on the bed now.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Dave. Come on.
Allegedly.
Good one. And I said, good, now you're done. Grabbed her by the shoulders, walked her to the bed, sat her down, and said, don't follow me. Leave me alone. I'm out. I'm gone. I went, I grabbed a few things, and I got out immediately, and I went to my other house on Sweetser. As Ms. Heard she was leaving the following day for Coachella, which is Coachella is like it's a big event, a concert, many bands, and out in the desert. She and her friends were going to Coachella for the weekend, and that was it. That was it.
Mr. Depp, after April 21st, 2016, when was the next time that you actually saw Ms. Heard in person?
I left Miss Heard, I left Penthouse 3. I left at 4:30 in the morning. It was actually her birthday. It was about 4:30 in the morning, April 22nd. And that's when I left. And from that moment on, I did not see Ms. Heard until May 21st.
And why was that?
I hope there wasn't a shit in the bed for that long.
Yeah, it's all dried up, wasn't it?
She did it on her way out.
I'm just trying to think if I'm laying on my bed and someone comes in, walks around the bed and starts wading into me, I just roll over to the other side of the bed.
What, and just keep rolling across the bed
I
every
just
time
went round the
she
other side
walks
round,
the bed
roll
all the
back,
time.
and I roll back the other way.
I've actually had a very similar thing where I woke up getting attacked, and it was like, what the fuck?
Really?
And, yeah, like physically attacked in my sleep, and then I got up and I was like, what the fuck? And the only thing I could think to do, because men aren't believed in this situation very often, is I put the audio recorder on my phone and left my phone in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
And I've still got the audio recording to this day of all of it.
We've got to react to
Wow.
that.
Fuck no.
Oh,
No, I only ever kept it.
Ow, please stop.
I only ever kept it to cover my back because, when you're in that sort of situation, anyone can say anything. And I'm like, well, fuck, I did absolutely nothing.
yeah.
But yeah, and then going downstairs to get away and got a big bin bag full of just stuff, not even clothes and things like that, chucked on my head while I was going down the stairs. And it was like, it was rough. Honestly,
I hope you left that day.
I phoned the cops.
Yeah.
And I explained everything that went on. I played the recording to him and everything. And they said, we think you better leave for the day. I just went, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, well, just to de-escalate the situation, we think you better go. And I'm like, that's exactly what you're dealing with, if you're in that sort of situation.
On the plus side, he's made up with his mum now, and she's going to start working for him.
It's crackers.
That's grim, that.
If all of this is true that he's saying, because I'm not sure she's been on the stand yet and said her side of it, but I completely sympathise, because you just kind of, you can't do anything. Like you just, as a man, you just stand there and take it until they shit on the bed.
You just have to get out of the situation, don't you, suppose?
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking carry a bag over the head, loads of fucking wire, tape, pull it tight. And
That's what people like that want. Like, she would have loved it if he would have just lost it one day and just chinned her.
Yeah.
He's getting attacked and then he defends himself, and then you can guarantee front page of every newspaper is this big black eye. And
didn't she have a bruised face, something like?
I think they've alluded to the fact that she used this makeup to cover it up, but the makeup in question wasn't out at that time.
Was it self-inflicted though?
I don't know.
Something like that on a cupboard door or something.
I'm not sure.
That's the old. Yeah, I walked into a door and it's like, did he hurt you? No. What? You don't have to say anything, do you, for the guy to look bad? But yeah, we need to get to the shitting on the bed bit quick, because it's been dark so far.
And he talks too slow.
I had received some news that was
he heard you say he talks too slow.
Sped up a bit.
I think he's doing it on purpose, just because her lawyers are asking stupid questions a lot of the time, and he's just like really slow at his pace.
Yeah, thinking about it. He's been methodical, isn't he? And thinking about it.
Absurd and grotesque.
Was that turd or heard?
Go back a bit.
Yeah.
As absurd and grotesque and cruel. And then I was shown a picture of what the problem was. I had gone to Mr. Bett and said, she's at Coachella. I think it's a good time to go downtown so that I can get some of my things, and get them out of there, especially the things that were precious to me, children things from friends, Brando, Hunter, Thompson, whatever, things that were important to me. And he said, I don't think now's a good time to go. And I thought, it's the perfect time. She's not going to be home for 2 days. And then he showed me a photograph on his telephone of...
Objection, Your Honor. Also your side.
It's a photograph, Your Honor.
As being relayed to him by Mr. Bett.
He says he looked at it on his phone.
I'll overrule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of, Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter.
Grim.
So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day.
Mr. Depp, how?
It's just...
I'm not sure that's the... You know what I mean? If I needed something from the house and someone shit in my bed, I just avoid that little area.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't live in a fucking 2 up, 2 down type thing, you know what I mean?
Or get a cleaner to go ahead of you an hour ahead.
Yeah.
sort the mess out, and then
Just
do
stay
it.
away from the bed, don't you? Really,
Yeah.
just go and get you what you need, and away you go.
It's- Pardon the pun, but it's kind of just shit slinging, isn't it? Really, you know what I mean? Like in this sort of, it's a defamation trial, isn't it? Where she's essentially said that he was abusive and he's lost work over it. That's the core of it, and it's all just like, yeah, but she shit the bed. And then, you know, it's kind of, it's so immature when you put it down to it.
It is, but I think what you've got to do, you've got to kind of build up that
gotta
environment.
paint a picture.
You've got to paint a picture of what's going on. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think you could have used a better description than human fecal matter, and sort of like said a massive steaming fucking Richard on there,
Yeah. Which
and it was huge.
Yeah.
That's how we'd put it, probably.
Yeah.
But
It smelled like hers.
I think definitely.
tasted like hers.
Yeah, I think the way he's put it across there, his acting skills definitely come in handy for the way.
Yeah.
I don't think a normal person would be able to relate like that. I just don't think they would. He's really sort of, the way he did it was really sort of like.
How long does this go on for
What I'm
now?
looking for.
Do we know? We got an indication of the length
sure,
of the
actually.
trial.
This week, it's like 11 weeks in there or something ridiculous.
That long?
Or was it 11 days? It's a lot. It's already been going on for a good while, hasn't
I
it?
had it in my mind. It's like a couple of weeks, but I don't know.
Well,
be wrong,
he's suing
could be
her.
wrong.
Isn't he suing her for 50 million?
Don't know.
I'm not sure the figures, to be honest. I just thought it's like, is it defamation?
Yeah, because
Character.
he's lost
So
work. It's affected his career.
because of it,
So
right,
the defamation is part of that is that he's suing her for a
because he's
certain
lost
amount
work
because
because
he's
of
lost
it.
work. Yeah.
Right, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally cost him jobs.
Yeah.
You know, which you think how much he gets paid for a movie.
Big money. It is, tens of millions, I suppose, isn't it? So
I find it sad to see, especially someone who's been through the courts with an ex and all that sort of stuff.
I don't. You dig your own grave, I think.
Well, I mean, when I say it's sad, it's like I'm sure there was good times and stuff, and then suddenly you're sat with loads of lawyers, and the only ones that are winning are the lawyers. It's always the same in these situations.
are.
Those lawyers are making millions. Well, you spend millions, and your ex-partner's probably spending millions. It's just, it's a bizarre place to
I'm
be.
surprised
isn't
they
it?
just didn't sort it out on Facebook, like any normal couple does.
You just tweet a picture of a shit.
Is this yours? Tag her.
Should have kept it. They could, if we would have pulled it out and DNA tested it,
yeah,
just
exactly,
pulls out a Tupperware tub with the shit.
lovely.
Yep, definitely yours.
Grim.
Yep, definitely shit.
It's just mad that, like the Will Smith slap, it kind of shows you how absurd things are nowadays. That it's everywhere. You know, we're talking about an actress shitting in an actor's bed, and he's publicly had problems with opiates and booze and things like that. I bet he's shit the bed a few times as well. Not defending her, because I
Allegedly.
believe him. I actually, but
Normally,
I
if
sort
you
of
shit on your chest, you have to pay like an extra £100.
Cleveland Steamer. It's true. Yeah. There's loads of these moments from this where I keep seeing it on TikTok where the lawyers ask him the same question 5 or 6 times, and he just keeps going, "I've told you that." You know,
Yeah.
like the lawyers seem to be doing a bad job of representing
Trying to get
her
something
at
out
the
of him,
moment.
or-
And he's been an absolute pro, Johnny Depp. He's just sat there, take his time. Everything's considered that he's saying.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You can tell it all the way along. He's thinking about. He's making sure. Oh, he doesn't put a foot wrong or a word
She's
wrong.
not been on the stand yet.
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so. No. So
It's obvious it was a toxic relationship, though, isn't it? From the outside, just looking at this, it's
looking at
obviously like
Yeah.
fucked up.
Like
Isn't
you
it?
see people like Jimmy Savile, and you think, "Oh, how do we know? How did you not know? Look at him.
Yeah, yeah,
It's one of them. Look at her.
yeah.
She looks proper radio already.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Altering matters.
It is,
Oh yeah, exactly. And I called that about at least 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and now he's been caught.
I think it's worth mentioning for everyone. Life is too short. If you're in some sort of toxic relationship like that, just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You're going to have a much happier life. Go yourself before it gets to this point.
I mean, he's in a
long
position,
before it gets
where
to
he could have done it a long time ago. He's not relying on money or anything like that, or a house or a roof over his head because of her, is he?
I'm sure she's wealthy of her own
I'm sure
right.
she's
She's
as
done
well.
big
So they could
movies
have
and stuff.
at the outset, if it's going wrong, just go your separate ways, quick as you can.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
call it a day.
I've got, with everything I've been through the past few years, I've got no time for that sort of thing in a relationship nowadays.
Yeah.
I never should have, really, but I just used to accept more.
I want to say some people that haven't, that are reliant on the partner to, to pay bills and stuff. They're stuck and they just can't go. Literally can't go anywhere.
Don't
But-
be reliant on your partner.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
the
my
best
whole
way,
thing now.
if
Is
possible.
I never want a partner to be reliant on me. Don't want to be reliant on them. Always have the ability to walk away.
Yeah.
You know, if it was on an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond years ago where the mum always had 10 grand tucked away from being young in case she needed to leave her husband.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that, and it's, you know, supposed to be this family unit. And I'm like, that's amazing. Imagine if everyone did that and no one was stuck.
Yeah.
You know, and it gets really bad and you can just go, I'm going to be in a hotel for the next couple of days.
I'd double it if she left. I need a guarantee first, though.
Yeah, that you're not coming back.
Yeah. In an ideal world, that's what would happen, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not quite that easy sometimes for some people.
Don't waste your life in a toxic relationship. And
Yes.
that's for both of them, isn't it?
I think you never
course.
know nowadays
Yeah.
as well. Is this some kind of PR stunt? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I don't think either of them are really going to come out of it looking that good.
There's a better way to do a PR stunt, I would guess, than something like this. But yeah, but it's still
Couldn't care less for any of them, if I'm being honest.
And that's the bizarre thing, isn't it? That it's absolutely everywhere. It's in the news everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. 99% of people don't actually give a shit about those two people as human beings. I don't really care.
I think people just see it as a bit of a pantomime, don't they? Really, and a bit of entertainment.
Oh, no, they don't.
Just do.
Take the side of the ridiculous multimillionaire actor over the slightly as ridiculous but slightly less rich actress, as if they're kind of like us.
Yeah.
You know, people are taking sides and
That's
stuff.
it. I
And
think
it's like,
most people just really don't care, do they? No, not
but
really.
but kind of do. That's the bizarre thing that I'm trying to work out with all this.
Yeah.
Shouldn't care should be what we say, but if we didn't care, it wouldn't be absolutely everywhere, would it?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Shit in the bed. Just hide the evidence if
good.
you shit the bed. Clean up quick.
I know.
Hope you guys like that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.